Ciao Juventini, long time no see, long time no see. Yeah, we just wrapped up the match day live, and now we're here getting ready for the action. So they're just showing the lineups here on the board. Okay, I'll go through the lineups. I'll give you the visitors first. So you've got Di Gregorio in net, Izzo, Mari, and Caldirola as your three backs. You've got Giulia, Pessina, Rovella, Augusto across the middle with Machin Caprari and Mota up top for Monza. And of course, Caprari's probably going to be one to watch. Rovella, of course, carries one of their highest ratings for Monza throughout the season. When you look at Juventus, we have Szczesny in goal, Gatti, Bremer, Danilo. You have De Sciglio, Fagioli, Paredes, Rabiot, Kostic across the middle with Di Maria playing just ahead of the midfield with Moise Kean up top. All right, so this is going to be, like I said, on the Matchday Live. I think Juve gets the job done. I think they get it done comfortably, okay? And yeah, we got to have a strong showing now because with all the controversy, all the turmoil that's here, this is big. All these games are statement games for Juventus. We don't know how that's going to play out, but all we can do is handle our own business, and it starts here. All right, Michael Raso coming in here. Forza Juve, let's go. Bob Yogasal, andiamo. Come on, let's go, let's go. So we're not that far from kickoff. We just had a great match day live, just really covering everything. There's never a dull moment when it comes to Juventus, and these particular times right now are no different. Okay, you're going to be looking at the points, the investigations. Are we going to get the points back? Are we not? All you can do if you're Juventus is continue to go out there and continue to get the job done. That is all that you can do. That's all they can do. And like I say, I expect no slip-ups today. Looking at the stadium is a packed house. Ultras, we always get tons of questions about the Ultras. We don't know when they are going to be back in the stadium or if even, okay? But today they were outside the stadium. They had banners. They were loud and proud. They said they were going to do that a week ago after the Atalanta match, and here they were today, a very strong presence. They are trying to work their way back into there after the whole Andrea Agnelli thing. Whether or not it is going to happen, and that is going to be something that the board does, then we have to wait and see if they go against that and change it. Okay, we're waiting for the teams to come out onto the pitch. All right, I'm looking at Juventus and those jackets. What do you guys think about those jackets? I'm not digging these Anthem jackets. And I'm an easy sell. Everybody, but I'm not digging these jackets. I don't know. What do you guys think? What do you guys think about these jackets? So let's see. Both teams playing three at the back. Yes. Both teams will be playing that. Will Juventus shift, though, when they make some changes? We'll have to see. Because obviously, we know Dusan, Pogba are in the team list. Pogba, when he comes on, does that change things? Do we stay three at the back and just add him into one of those roles in the midfield? Or do we make a shift? Max Allegri's press conference basically let it be known yesterday that we're not locked into this potentially. This 3-5-1-1, 3-5-2, whatever you want to call it. We're not locked into that. Okay, so things can change. Anthem's going on right now. You see Monza and Juventus lined up. I'm pumped for this one. Again, just comes down to getting the job done. That's what Juve's got to do. Just get the job done right now. Let the new board, let the lawyers, all that, settle the business, but we got to get going here. Jackets are horrible, just like the USA warm-up shirt. So, yeah, like I said, I'm an easy sell. I don't like these jackets, everybody. I'm just not digging these jackets. So, handshakes, and then we're going to get to the action, everybody, okay? And I'm ready. I am ready. We get the chants going here. Let's go. Let's go. We had some predictions on the match day live. Some Juventini calling some big scores, okay? We had some 4-1s out there. We had some 4-0s. Hey, I'm going 3-0 myself. And Omer there, who's joined me, went 3-1 for his. So let's see what happens. Danilo, Pessina, taking the handshakes, taking the coin toss there. See what happens. Your predictions, drop them in here. You want to call some goal scorers? Let's see. But another one is Pog back. Okay, so Pog back today. Michael Rasso going in with the 4-0. 4-0. Hey, would love to see it. Chiesa too. Not a lot of talk about Chiesa. Obviously, he's out for today, but he should be fine for Lazio in the Coppa Italia midweek. Okay, so a little bit of fatigue. I'm hearing mixed things with Chiesa. So I was hearing fatigue with a combination of a calf issue, not only a calf issue, potentially a flexor issue. It's a tough one there to figure out. I don't think anybody truly knows, and maybe everybody just kind of keeping it a secret. Interesting, Romeo Agresti, when he talked about Max Allegri too, saying that he likes to keep his lineups always a secret, and it's impossible. Romeo says it's next to impossible to keep it a secret because you have players and they have family members here, and they're telling their family, yeah, I'm starting today and whatnot. Word gets out and then everybody hears about it, but apparently it drives Max nuts. So, all right. So, handshakes are done. Teams are locked in arms at half. Is there still... I see a banner in the back there. The curva. Obviously, it's a moment of silence. But is there still a Vialli banner and flag in there? I'm not 100% sure. Okay. I'm ready. Fagioli, Keane, Di Maria, Rabiot. Let's go. Let's go, everybody. Let's go, everybody. Need a strong response. Atalanta match ending 3-3. A lot of frustrations there from some Juventini and whatnot. But for me, hey, I thought it was actually a good performance. And it was actually a decent one to watch. So let's go. We're getting ready for kickoff, everybody. Come on. You see Juventus huddling up right now. This has been a staple for them since the Ritiro first. Funny enough, after the defeat to Monza when shit really hit the fan, okay? But the team has bonded. The team has been through a lot. And when you add this controversy that the players have nothing to do with, no involvement, hey, just tax on more. But these guys have been through the ringer this season. Let's see what goes down here. Getting ready for kickoff, everybody. Blow that whistle, ref. I'm ready for the action. Let's go. We have kickoff, all right. My ticker slowed down. That's okay. Couple seconds off, but I'm live with the action. Monza pumping the ball forward. Danilo, engaged. Monza trying to work it out to the side here. Going backwards, being pushed back by Fagioli, adding a little pressure. Here's Di Maria putting a little bit of pressure there. Trying to flick on. Here's Bremer closing down space immediately. Oh, there you go. Bad back pass. Excuse me. But still finds its way to Szczesny, who puts it right back forward. De Sciglio with the bad back pass. Everybody, hey, it's his first game back after being out for a long time. And nobody really knowing why, but bad back pass there anyways, but still works out. And then he gets fouled, so Juve free kick. Fagioli will switch the field over to Danilo. Danilo with a through ball for Moise Keane. He's behind the defense, coming up the left side. Juve starting to get players in the box, trying to drop that one cross into Fagioli there. Just couldn't get to it, cleared out, but their defender is down. Monza has a defender down. We wait for him before the restart. Great ball there for Keane. And then, yeah, just couldn't hit Fagioli. He started to make that run inside there. It looks like he clipped Mari there. All right, let's go. Let's go. Michael Razzo pumped. Absolutely. Let's go. Let's go. Let's get this dub. Let's get this dub. Everybody that's in here right now, like the video. Here's a cross in from Juventus. And it's going to be cleared out from Monza. And Danilo will just head it right back into the mixer. And Di Maria gets the foul there as he's two-handed shoved there. Okay. Two-hand shove there. And this is a good spot. It's Makin there. It's really something else, man. Something else. That guy, there's something about Izzo that just drives me nuts, everybody. Anyways. And yes, Keane was offside on that play after they called it back. Here's Di Maria's going to stand over this one. 2 minutes, 23 seconds in. We've got a good free kick here. Good spot for it. Paredes, Di Maria, both over it. Let's see if we can get somebody onto it. Gatti's in there. Rabiot. Keane here. Back post. Oh. Gatti running onto it. He's not far off from that too. Gatti and Bremer making up that back post. Bremer selling out for it and just couldn't get there. Man, that was a great ball in. Great ball in. It's going to be corner kick for Juventus. As it did take a touch off a defender. Let's go. Corner kick, swinging. Get there. Oh, punched away from Gregorio. Monza trying to quick counter us, get back at us. A long ball forward. They are in behind the defense, but Szczesny has come out, easily handled that one. He's going to play it inside. It's Paredes. He goes back to Szczesny and Juve just slowing down so that their players can get back into position. Szczesny goes out to the left side for Danilo, who scans. He's going to go backwards. We're going to work it over to Bremer. He has Gatti. Here's Di Maria. Di Maria cutting inside. Oh, tried to slip it inside for Paredes, but his pass is errant. Monza trying to have a quick turnaround, but Juve closing them down quickly. Working the ball through the middle. Novella involved. Goes back. Monza now going to try and come up the flank here. Augusto. Gaderola. Tamari. To Izzo. Back to Mari. Monza just working things around right now. Juventus in their shell. Let's see. Come on. A little bit more pressure and a little bit more pressure. Keane, Di Maria pushing forward. Rabiot helping. Now he's closing down. Back to Makin in the middle. He does have Augusto out to the flank, but he chooses to go in the middle. It's cut out by Juventus, and we are back in possession. Here's Danilo on it, but he's going to go back to Szczesny. Juventus regroups to take shape. Out to the right side for Gatti. Gatti's going to carry it forward. Deschilio hugging the right flank. Gatti's going to try to go all the way across field. Gets it a little bit wrong, but well done. Well done to keep it in. Here's a little 1-2. Rabiot trying to cut it in. Pulls it back. Kostic trying to have a hit there and it's deflected. Goes back post, but easily cleared out there from Augusto. Good work from Juventus there. Rabiot. Good save out on the flank there from Danilo. Great work from Juve. Nice little one-touch back heel there from Moise Keane. Looked like it could have been a handball there on Rabiot, but it happened so quick and they let the play go. This is going to be a corner kick for Juventus. Let's see if we can get one here, everybody. Come on. Paredes is going to stand over this. Let's go. Let's go. Try and get one on this corner here. Reminder, everybody that's with me right now, like the video. Let's go. Paredes. Come on. Just going to have this corner in. Corner in, trying to get ahead to it. It's cleared out by Monza, but still Juve in possession. This is going to be Fagioli. He's going to go back for Deschilio. Deschilio having Di Maria to his right. And Di Maria trying to swing it in. Oh, flick on from Bremer. Too far for Moise Keane. Going to go out for a goal kick to Monza. So, good start from Juventus. Positive start from Juventus. I like the energy. And we're asking questions of Monza at the back. So, just keep putting them under. Like you said, going into this game, Monza has not had a clean sheet in like their last 8 outings, I'm pretty sure. I believe it was 8 outings since they've got a clean sheet. So there's got to be goals in there for Juventus. Pump forward by Gregorio. Headed out. No, saved. Oh, all over Fagioli's back there was Makin, but no avail for Fagioli. It's going to be a Monza throw-in as it goes off of Nicolo Fagioli. Monza moving the ball all the way to the back. It's with their keeper, Di Gregorio. It's going to go out to... Oh. Had it out there for Cadirola, was put under pressure immediately. Juventus closing things down again. Here's Kostic playing it forward for Moise Kean. Moise Kean looking to take Izzo on. 1v1, looking to take Izzo on. Ooh, tried to meg him there. Looks like the ball went out for a corner kick. Still in play. It looked out to me. Monza going to try to work their way out here. That looked out to me. Here's Izzo beating Kean with a fake. Going to slide it all the way out to the left side for Cadirola, who has Augusto there. Augusto up for Caprari. No, Mota, sorry. Has switched with Caprari. All right. Juve in possession. Or, sorry, Monza in possession now. Working it up to the left side. Augusto there. Now you have Caprari trying to find Mota there. Swinging in behind there. He's working on Gatti there. But Gatti just holding Mota out there. And now we have a call for offside. Delayed call for offside. All right. Come on. Let's get possession back and let's take it to him. Let's go. Very, very close on the offside there, but we will take it. Juventus now playing the ball out, going up the left side. Here's Bremer on it. He's going to switch it back to Szczesny, who's going to have Gatti over to his right side, and he plays it to him. Deschilio again hugging that right flank. Ball goes back inside for Paredes, who has dropped all the way back for Juventus. He's scanning. Ball at his feet. Now to Bremer. Bremer over to Gatti. Gatti has a lot of space to carry forward a bit, but he takes his time. Inside to Deschilio. Deschilio with a quick left-footed pass. Missing Di Maria. And then Kean just couldn't get to it. It's cut out by Monza. Now they're in possession at the back. Mari's going to switch it over. Cadirola up inside. Makin. Caprari. And again, Pessina now. Trying to pull some strings for Monza. Inside, it's Rovella. Always moving, Rovella. Always moving. Here's Monza. Juve in their shell. Just pushing them to the outsides. Here's a ball through. Jura inside trying to get to a Monza player. It's at the top of the area. Still in Monza's possession. Pass inside. That's going to be a hit. And that's a goal. Oh, Caprari hurts Juve. Caprari hurts Juve. My God. I said he was going to be one of the guys to watch out for in the Matchday Live for Monza. They want to work through him and whatnot. Defensively, that was not good from Juventus. Too much space there, and Caprari hurts Juventus. They are 1-0 down now to the visitors. Bad start. The play was all right from Juventus, but not being able to link up there, and defensively, not strong on that side. Deschilio, Gatti in there, and Caprari finds space in such a dangerous area. Oh, okay. 4-1, let's go. 4-1, let's go. So, Pogba is back. He is on the team list. He doesn't have a full match. Max Allegri addressed that in his presser. They are checking this goal for a potential offside. All right, so they're checking the goal. Maybe we can scratch this one off. Pogba's on the team list. Pogba does not have more than 30 minutes in his leg, according to Max Allegri from his press conference yesterday. Okay, so let's. He should be getting some minutes, but it'll be later on for Pogba. Yeah, like I was pinpointed there, I agree with you, Michael. Deschilio and Gatti on that side, not good. However, the goal is called back, offside. So we're going to scratch that one off the board. There you go. Offside. We're back on level terms, everybody. Okay, still 0-0. Woo! Let's go. Hopefully that's a wake-up call for Juventus. Shouldn't need one at home playing to Monza, but the back there's got to shore up. Hey, that's a big question mark. We talked about Allegri wanting to go with Deschilio first game back after being out for an extended period of time. So far, in his passing and just his touches and whatnot, you can see the rust all over Matteo Deschilio. So, yeah, he's got to clean things up, and he's got to do so quickly. Monza being pushed back Push further and further back with the pressure. Trying to clear it out. Clears it to Di Maria at the top of the area. Di Maria trying to have a volley hit, but it's pretty soft. Easily handed by Di Gregorio, who quickly looks to counter. Juventus pumps it up. Bremer just getting a touch on there enough to see it back to Szczesny. Mota was up there asking questions. Bremer couldn't afford to have a mistake there or slip up. Ball finds its way to the right side with Gatti. He's got DeCilio on the flank. He's going to play it to him. DeCilio quickly back to Gatti. Paredes dropping deeper and deeper, trying to become an option. Gatti's got nowhere to go. Plays it to DeCilio on the left. Nowhere to go. Inside to Fagioli. Trying to fight these guys off. Does manage to earn a foul with Calderola all over him. That is the difference when you have Fagioli in there as opposed to a non-possession retentive, like ball retentive player. He can do things like that. Fight off 2 players, maintain possession, earn a foul. And it gives Juve an opportunity to just breathe and regroup. So great work there from Fagioli. Inside to DeCilio. DeCilio cutting inside. Tries to have a little left-footed pass. It was awful, but found its way to Fagioli. Quick cross coming in. Stops at the front for Keane. Keane's touch was poor, but he tries to have a hit there. Just goes wide. If that first touch was a little better for Moise Keane, he maybe could have turned that into a little bit more powerful hit, but he gets that one all wrong, kind of tops it, and slashes it wide there. Di Gregorio into his left for Calderola. He's going to move things up. Trying to go forward, but goes all the way back. Bremer here is going to beat Mota to it and play it back to Szczesny. Szczesny, little touch inside. Ooh, goes inside to Paredes with some Monza players lurking around, but easily handled. Played outside to Bremer. Bremer's going to go up for DeCilio, who taps it back to Gatti. Danilo calling for the switch to the left side. Gatti opts to move forward a bit. Plays it inside for Fagioli, who drops it back for Di Maria. Paredes having to slide in there and takes a foul after a bad pass back from Di Maria. Sloppy passing from Juve. Got to get better. Got to pick it up. But yes, suicided Paredes there from Di Maria with a bad pass, and he had to get in there quickly. Looking at this pass and this offside for Caprari, and he's just offside. So just barely offside. But hey, whether it's an inch or a mile, offside is offside. So we take it. 0-0. Ball at the back. Calderola over to Di Gregorio at the back. He's looking, plays it inside. Pessina's drop back. He's carrying the ball forward now. Fagioli keeping eyes, but still trying to watch Mackin, who's made his way out to the side. Ball over the top. Easily drops in for Szczesny. He's going to toss it out to the left side immediately. It's Kostic. Kostic has Danilo with him. Oh my God, awful touch from Kostic, and he loses it. Just sloppy plays. What a way to lose possession. That's infuriating. Anyways, Monza back on it here. Gusto inside to Mackin. Mackin in for Rovella. Touch back to Rovella. Going to try and switch it around to the other side. And now Juve pushing Monza back. They are back with Mari. The center back holding it as their mids continue to drop. Rovella was continuing to drop, but they skip him and go to Izzo. Izzo's going to go back to Mari. A bullet says deal with this. Right back to his center back's chest. Calderola now. Still Juve pushing them back. Di Maria, a little pressure on Mari now. Mari will go to Izzo. Rabiot will step forward. Keane's dropping back a little bit to occupy Rovella there. They don't want him pulling strings. Oh, tried to do a quick ball there. Oh, and Di Maria just couldn't poke that past him after Juventus had won possession. All right, 16 minutes in, 20 seconds. Mixed bag here, mixed bag. Energy was good at the start, but we're having problems linking up with each other, especially in the attacking third. However, Monza, really outside of that one opportunity again, thankfully cut back, called back. Rightfully so for offside, but not doing a whole bunch. But Juve's got to start linking up better. It's pretty sloppy. Pretty sloppy. Locatelli, ciao tutti, ciao ciao. Yes, can't wait to see Paul Pogba in competitive minutes for Juve. Let's go. Let's go. Ron Rustazzi, Monza not pressing hard. Thankfully, yes. Juve, especially at the beginning of matches, hey, has struggled. Does struggle, especially with the press when teams come out hot. But Monza being a little bit balanced today. Makin over on the right. There's a through ball. He's in. And there it is. You have another one. Shambles at the back today, everybody. Shambles at the back today. You get one, and you get it called back, and you still can't get it. Still can't get it. Makin pulling the strings there. Lovely through ball, and Juve behind now, and they're just asleep at the wheel defensively. Judah ends up burying that one short side up high. My God, the defense today. Wow. You see Makin able to step forward there, and oh man. Looking for offside, but Kostic just absolutely beat. Not sticking with his man. Danilo had stepped up to ball carrier, which was Makin, and Kostic let his man get around him. 1-0 down. Brutal at the back. Brutal at the back. Here comes DeCilio up to the right. Here's Paredes, and he's forcing this one up high for Di Maria. Di Maria coming up the right side, has to stop. Trying to turn in there, play a ball through for Fagioli. It's way too far, but it's only cleared out. Still Juventus possession on the throw in here as Madi got to that one. And here's a long throw. Keane flips it. Volley for Kostic, and he gets it all wrong. My God, come on, you guys. Let's go. You don't need a wake-up call at home to Monza. DeCilio with the cross there. Keane with the flick, and Kostic gets it all wrong. That has got to be put towards target. You cannot get all of it, but you have to put it towards target. What are we doing here? Let's go. Rovella inside for Monza to Makin. He goes all the way back to Di Gregorio. Di Gregorio now pushing it out to the outside with Izzo. Izzo looking. Trying to have it inside. Oh, little cheap foul there from Danilo, and you let him out. This is infuriating. Let's go. Come on. Way too sloppy. No need for fouls like that. Come on. Let's go. Let's go. We got to pick things up here. Monza in control. Rovella finds its way to Calderola here. Caprari's going to go backwards. Mari all the way up for Calderola. Cut out by DeCilio, but Caprari there. Saving it from going out for a throw-in. Still Monza possession. Calderola now trying to work 1-2 with Caprari. But now Calderola still on. He's going to drop it back for Rovella. Rovella over to Makin. Mishandles. Keane trying to close down, but still Makin able to save it. Play it to Izzo. All the way back to Madi. Madi holding it. Light pressure from Juventus. You got to get that ball back. You've got to get that ball back. Let's go. Gatti now. And he just wastes it. Get the ball and stop giving it away. For the love of God, Juve. So cheap in possession today. This is infuriating. Come on. Let's go. This is infuriating to watch. With how sloppy we are in possession right now. Let's go. Pick it up. Izzo on it. Or the back to Chiuda. Over on the flank. Trying to play it forward. Pessina trying to make a turn. Juventus wins it back. Sees the ball back to Szczesny. Szczesny gives it to Gatti. DeCilio dropping back here. There's DeCilio on the right side. Back to Gatti. There's just hasn't been enough in the attack to sustain any type of pressure or whatnot. Danilo on the left side. Trying to flick it forward for Keane. Can't settle it. Easily going back to Monza. They're going to be in possession inside to Rovella. Back to Calderola. Over to the other side for Izzo. Izzo carries it forward beyond Keane. Kostic starting to close things down. Danilo stepping in there. Inside for Kostic. Inside to Di Maria. Over to Rabiot. Rabiot inside to Keane. Keane over to Kostic. Kostic stepping up. He's going to have a quick cross in. It's low. Just too far ahead of Moise Keane. Back to Rabiot. Back to Paredes. Now over to Bremer. Bremer has Gatti on the other side, but he chooses to go to his left to Danilo. Danilo inside to Rabiot. Rabiot takes a look up, carries it forward. Has Kostic cutting in. Kostic trying to beat his man, but the touch is too heavy, and it goes out for a Monza goal kick. A little bit better there, a little bit better, but come on. Come on. I don't know, because it's only 22 minutes in, but it's not looking good, Bikramji. It's not looking good right now. Shambles in the back. So, if anything's going to happen in this game, we got to keep Monza off the ball. Let's go. Locatelli saying it feels like we have less players than them. It's frustrating right now. It's just really sloppy. Dels sums up what I'm thinking. Sloppy. Sloppy. Alex P, did the Napoli game break us? I don't know, but that's solid defense over the past few games. Where is it? Because both of those goals, luckily the first one called back rightfully for offside, but the second one, my God, just as bad defensively. And look at this, Di Maria easily losing the ball here. And back in possession, Pessina over to Izzo. Carry forward. Back to Pessina, back to Izzo. Izzo's going to go backwards. Di Maria's going to apply light pressure to Di Gregoria there. This is the thing. Get the ball back quickly. Pressure them. There you go. DeCilio now. The ball coming out to Augusto. Put pressure. Push him back. And where's the supported pressure? Our press, lack thereof. It's non-existent in many games. And look at this. You've got Monza up 1-0. And we have to wait for them to make an error to even get the ball back. Where's that pressure to earn that ball back? Let's go. We're dropping back. And here's a pass inside, and it's Caprari. Caprari trying to have a little flick on pass there. He almost hit his man. Bremer gets beat to it. Here's Augusto. Birindelli. Makin now. At the top of the area. Allowed to walk across the top of the area. Izzo saves. Possession goes back to Mari. It's going to be put over for Caldirola. My God. This is frustrating. Frustrating half right now, Juventini. So far. 25 minutes. Not 25 minutes the way Juve would have wanted to open this game up. Let's go. Right now, it's starting to get flat too. Starting to drop back a little too much. Push them back. Get that ball back. Here's a switch field for Caldirola. Fagioli's going to engage there. Augusto to the left, but they're trying to play the ball forward. Gatti takes his man. Here's Bremer. And Bremer stepping forward, trying to hit Keane. Does off the chest, and Keane just settles it for Pessina, who's going to turn for Monza. He's going to play it over to Caprari. Caprari. Working the left side, has a cross in, deflects off Gatti, headed down for Fagioli. Fagioli going to try to carry it inside. Looking for support, and there's just nobody there. Here's Keane trying to turn his man. He does. Wants the first foul. And looks like he gets it. Paredes shouting wants way more than just the foul. He clipped him, and he could have turned and sprung an attack, but no card. Keane hot too. Let's go. Come on. Oh man. We gotta get things together here, everybody. We gotta get things together here. Let's get the chant going. Let's try and pick things up. Come on, Juve. Wake up. Gatti. To Fagioli. Back to Gatti. And now he switches field over for Danilo. Danilo settles it. Paredes just tells him to go backwards to Bremer. Bremer inside for Rabiot. Has Gatti to his right. Has DeCilio on the flank. Di Maria also hugging the flank. Get the ball to Di Maria. Let's go. There he is. On space. He's moving forward. Di Maria coming up the right flank. Plays it over to DeCilio. DeCilio with a quick cross in, but it's low. Easily handled. And now Monza clears it in. But Gatti tries to keep the pressure on them. Pushing forward. Tries to have it out for a Juventus throw. Does win the throw-in. Keep them under. Push the ball forward. Let's go. Here's a long throw back to Bremer. Okay. Paredes. All the way to the right for De Chilio. You got Di Maria right next to him. De Chilio will take the right flank. Di Maria trying to cut in with a 1-2 with Fagioli. Oh, nice pass in deep from Fagioli, but Keane wasn't reading that. Oh, better. You just got to find the right guys with the ball. Earlier on, we were not able to find Di Maria. Not getting Fagioli high enough. Not able to do any of these things. But regardless of that, shambles at the back there on that goal. Both goals. One called back and one in. Rovella takes a challenge for his troubles there. Paredes. Man. He's going to have to watch himself there. That's a couple. It's a couple there from Paredes. Magorazzo making an early shout that Illing Jr. is going to do well come second half. He's got a feeling. Oh, lovely done there by Danilo. Kostic in, coming up the left side. Early cross, and it hits his man and out for a corner kick. Oh, Rabiot does well, sending Kostic in. Trying to hit that quick cross in there to hit Keane. To be honest, Keane would have had to slow up just looking at the trajectory of that ball. It was heading for where Keane was at the time of him striking it. If he let him, that defender, I don't think, gets a piece of that. Here's a corner kick for Juve. Come on. Corner's in. Back to Bremer. Heads it down. Danilo with a heel. Inside for Rabiot. Has a hit. It's deflected out. It's going to be another corner kick. Nice from Rabiot there to quickly get that strike off. Here's a short corner here for Juventus. Fagioli into Di Maria. Di Maria is going to cross it in, but doesn't get by the first man. Here's Paredes quickly having it back in the mixer. Here's Bremer, but Di Gregorio out to easily take that one. Oh, man. Come on, Juve. Let's go. Everybody that's in here right now, if you can like the video, it all helps the channel. Let's go. And if you are a diehard Juve fan, this is the channel for you. We got you covered on everything Juventus. So make sure you smash the subscribe button, all right? Monza coming up the right side here. It's back inside to Mackin. Mackin, the one that assisted the first goal from Churi there. Mackin back. Mari over to Rovella. Rovella inside. And Caprari poking and prodding. Here's Cadirola inside. It's Rovella. Rovella trying to have that inside, looking Pessina's way. Headed in, and Chesney's going to easily take that one. Judy there. Judia. However the hell you want to say it. He's got the stinger right now for Monza. Judia. Paredes. Outside for De Chilio. He has Di Maria ahead of him. Di Maria now on it. What did I say? All eyes were going to be on Di Maria for Juventus until Paul Pogba comes into this game. Because we're so reliant on him in terms of creation when we play in this setup. Here he is again. Working on the right side. Trying to beat two guys. He does. Inside pass for Rabiot. Rabiot gets deep back for De Chilio. De Chilio trying to just set up a cross. Oh, it's a low hard cross. It gets through, but nobody back post to hammer that home. Kostic, that's your back post. Get there. Mota just struggling to survive with possession there, but Juve wins it back and then cheaply gives it back and then takes a cheap foul. Sloppy game from Juve so far, everybody. Sloppy game. Half hour in, it is looking sloppy out here. Oh, man. Gusto back to Rovella, who goes back to Cadirola. Cadirola back inside to Rovella, who's scanning. Will go back to Mari. Di Gregorio moving to his right, but Izzo's there. He'll play it to Itzo. Inside to Makin. Makin trying to go over the top there. Danilo will chest it down. Kostic inside for Paredes. Paredes having a scan. Gotta find somebody with that ball, man. And his pass is cut off by Rovella. Pessina now over to the right side. Juria inside for Rovella. Rovella inside for Pessina. Pessina scanning. He's got Caprari over on the left. Plays it to him. DeCilio watching him. Here inside to Pessina. Pessina for Rovella. Back to Pessina. Monza way too comfortable. We've dropped so deep. Come on, you guys. You're 1-0 down at home to Monza. Get that ball back. Let's go. Rovella inside. Pessina. Trying to get it outside for Caprari. Couldn't handle it. Just outside his reach. Paul Pogba is warming up, everybody. Now we're fucking talking. Jesus Christ. Let's get some creation in there. These guys are struggling. Paredes now. Out to Fagioli. Fagioli is looking for his options, and they are asleep. DeCilio is asleep. Gatti is asleep. Fagioli is being left on a friggin' island on that right side. It is a mess. This love of DeCilio or whatnot to even play him in a first game back after injury, DeCilio is not up to it right now. And you know what? Even when he is, this game right now, he is not up to it. That right side is in shambles, and Fagioli is being left high and dry. My God. Corner kick. Caprari runs over it. It's going to be struck in. Cleared out. It falls to Fagioli. He's battled with Caprari there. Juventus clearing it out, but Di Maria not able to watch that. Nicely cut out there. Oh, just didn't settle as we tried to win that ball back. Oh, good pressure there. That looked like Kostic, but just wouldn't fall. Monza still in possession. Caprari is going to move the ball inside. Monza still on it. Here's Caprari. Jesus. Where is the pressure? The ball is at the back with Di Gregorio. And our midfield is inside of our half. Move forward, you guys. Put some pressure on them. This is shocking. Monza easily controlling here. Makin plays to the back. It will find its way to Rovella. Rovella back to Makin. Makin over Pessina. Played forward to Juria. Stepped in from Danilo. And he sees it out. It's going to be a Monza throw-in. 35 minutes. My God. My God. Where is the pressure? Get the ball back. And we're just not moving either. Even when we do get the ball, you see these instances where Fagioli's getting the ball. And nobody's moving into space or giving him any kind of options. We're just passing the ball to a player and just watching him. Good battling there from Kostic. Earns the foul. Juventus will get the free kick there. Juria fouling him. As he was deep in our area. Here's Gatti. He's moving up. He's got space along the right here. Slows things down. Here's Paredes. Paredes will go back to Bremer. Bremer over to the side for Danilo. Kostic to his left. He will play it to him. Kostic having a scan. Inside to Danilo. Danilo takes a touch inside and plays it short for Moise Kean. And just, you guys, we cannot hit anybody. We cannot hit anybody right now. This is shocking. Pathetic performance in this first half from Juventus. Here's Rovella running away, leading the charge over to Caprari. Caprari back inside. Now you have Makin. Plays it over. And Monza just carrying it forward. Here's Churia now. He's going to have a low hard cross. Tap towards goal, but easily rolls into Wojciech Szczesny's hands. Itzo getting that one wrong here. De Sciglio over to Di Maria. Di Maria. Back to Gatti. Over to Danilo. He's got Kostic on his left. He will play it to him. Kostic scanning, just holding. Tries to play it inside for Danilo, who does well to step into space and then tries to play a ball forward, gets deflected out for Juventus throw. That's better. You've got to move off the ball. You've got to give players options. Let's go. Our right side is completely dead, and our left side isn't that strong right now. But the right side is dead. Right side is dead. It's Di Maria and Prey. Ball at the back with Bremer. Over to Gatti. He's got De Sciglio. There's De Sciglio. Di Maria hugging the right flank. Back to Paredes. Back to Gatti. Look at the gaps in the middle here. Look at the gaps in the middle. Here's Gatti. Over to Bremer. Bremer moves forward a bit. Paredes is just being marked out. And we're just moving it around the outsides. Here, finding Di Maria. Tries a quick 1-2 with Fagioli. And he gets it wrong. And here's Monza running back at us. Oh, and he slips it into Motta. And there's two. There's two. Shambles. Shambles from Juventus. Shambles from Juventus. My word. My word. What am I watching today? What am I watching today? Pitiful. Di Maria. Bad pass there. Rabiot gets it all wrong. Gatti comes back to try and cover his man and then loses him when on the cutback when Bremer was trying to watch the ball carrier. Shambles at the back. Poor communication. Motta beating Szczesny after when he's asking a hell of a lot there, but my God, it is shambles at the back. And Monza finds a second. Wow. Wow. Absolutely pitiful. 2-0 for Monza. Halftime. In casa, Juve. At home. What are we talking about right now? This is a mess. Bremer. Over to Gatti. The defense is just, it's gone. This D that was up there is now just crumbled. Here's Paredes. Over to De Sciglio, back to Bremer. We've got to pick this up. This is unbelievable. Unbelievable. Frustrating. I can't even believe a Juventus against Monza that you just played in the Coppa Italia, that you know what they're all about, and you are just putting up a shocking performance. Here's Gatti, and he's switching field over to Danilo. Danilo inside for Rabiot, and he gets his pass wrong. And here's Rabiot. He wins the ball back. He does well. He's trying to play it forward. And it's cut out by Monza. And here's Kostic with a foul. And letting them off the hook. Letting them off the hook. Sloppy stuff, Juventus. Sloppy stuff. It's going to take a major turnaround in the second half. This is just awful. So Bremer, you've got ball carrier. And then you get beat on that cut. And then Gatti's left not knowing if he's going to have to switch to the ball carrier or stay with Motta. But he, unfortunately, when hindsight's 2020, made the wrong decision. They found Motta. He's through. It's 2-0. Headed back in from De Sciglio. Fagioli over to Di Maria. On the right side, Di Maria trying to have a cross back in for Keane. He chests it to nobody. And Monza comes through. Here's Monza. Long ball forward for Monta. Monta's just going to hang on to the ball. Earns a foul too, but they're just going to let advantage go. Di Gregorio, 42 minutes. This is absolutely terrible to watch. I can't get over this. Here's Rovella on the right side. Scanning, but he's going to go back for Cadirola. I'm going to pull up some statistics for everybody right now. 54% possession for Monza. 2 attempts for Monza. 2 on target and 2 goals. Both big chances. My God. They've only had 2 attempts and they were both big chances and both buried. Unbelievable. And they had one ruled offside. This is crazy. Crazy. 6 attempts for Juve on 44 possession, 1 on target, 0 big chances. Yeah, this is crazy. Here's Rovella inside. Gatti steps in, taking the ball away from Caprari. De Sciglio earns a foul there, but the play is just really, really broken, really, really predictable, and really, really slow. Again, banking on guys for creation and whatnot, but it's bad. The left side is our better side, but it's not very strong, and our right side is abysmal today in this half. Here's Gatti. Over to Rabiot now, finds himself on the right side. Rabiot cutting inside. Rovella all over him. He will play it back for Bremer. Bremer scanning. Just going to go right back to Gatti. Gatti's got Di Maria on the right flank. And here's Di Maria. He's just scanning. Di Maria is of no harm to Monza at the halfway line, taking the ball in there. We've got to find a way to push him forward. You want your attacking players in attacking areas. If you were going to build up, if you were going to have the chemistry, if you could do it tic-tac-toe from there and move forward, but we don't. So push these guys forwards. Izzo again is just... This guy is such a piece of crap, man. It's so annoying. And look at this. He's screaming bloody murder when he goes down on the slightest of contact to the point where he's in the ref's face. Show him some color, ref. Jesus. Anyways, free kick for Juventus. This is a good spot. Let's see if we can at least find one here before the half. 44 minutes, closing in on 45, and then added time. See if we can find one. Come on. Here's Di Maria. Inside, and Di Gregorio punches it out. Closing in on 45 minutes. We'll see what we have for stoppage time. Maybe 2 minutes. Not much. Di Maria will go back. And now there's a player down in Monza's area. Referee's going to go take a look. We only get 1 minute of added time. 1 minute of added time here. Ref pulling Danilo out of the area here. Oh, surprise, surprise. Zizzo. I didn't see what happened. Don't really care, to be honest. Guy's a mutt. Oh, let's get to some of these. So, Michael Raso. No pressure FC. We play like shit FC. This is frustrating. No attack. No defense. No fun. Nothing FC. This is frustrating. Overpaid FC. All right. Paul West. Never have good options to pass to. Always down a dead end or person under pressure. Very, very predictable. Not using the middle enough. Not finding guys enough. But, yeah. This is a bad half of football. And that is a gross understatement. All right. Now, I will say to this comment, I completely disagree. Regardless of what is going to come and what's going to be done with the investigations, Juventus has to first and foremost get things sorted out on the pitch. First and foremost, we have got to get it figured out on the pitch. Now, we've already gone... well into the minutes. We're at 47 now. Ref's probably just going to blow it dead immediately, but probably not because Itzo was down, and again, cares, he's a turd. Here's Di Maria trying to work on the right flank alone, and three guys clean it up. And they clear the ball out. It stays in. It's with Gatti. Quickly plays it in for Fagioli, but it's blown for halftime. Holy Christ. What am I watching? What am I watching here? Oh, didn't blow it for halftime. He's still letting it go. Here's Rabiot. Rabiot over to Kostic. Cutting back in, but no foul. Monza will run. They're probably just going to pump this ball forward. They're going to find Mota. Mota earning a foul on Bremer there. Still seen with an advantage. Pessina tries to continue on. Danilo cuts it out. This is going to be blown dead for halftime now. Okay, so now we have halftime. This is a shocking performance, and nothing like what any of us expected, okay? Even if you were going to talk about struggling for a period of the half, which if you look at our recent games and whatnot, we have struggled. We have struggled at the start, opening 15, 20 minutes, and then kind of grew into it. This is beyond that. This is an epic proportion of broken football, okay, to an epic proportion. Frustrating as hell. Zero connection out there on the pitch right now with this team, okay? Absolutely zero connection. Again, Deschilio, Gatti on the right side is an absolute mess. Fagioli getting the ball, yes, he is strong in terms of ball retention, but he's got no options. Fagioli has zero options. There is so little movement off the ball. The left side, it's a little bit better because Danilo is offering himself and moving forward, because our flanks are dead ends. They're dead ends because Monza, again, they just played us. They just played us in the Coppa Italia, and they know what we do. Everybody knows what we do. And it is far too predictable. Di Maria is hugging the right flank when he's supposed to be an attacking mid. Start moving him in centrally. Start trying to take advantage of the fact that Monza is just widened out. Okay, they have just stretched themselves out wide. They have shut down our flanks completely, and Juve has no plan for it. Change things up. Now you have to start making Di Maria be in the center. Okay, and he has to start getting involved from there, and then in turn it will slightly close in Monza, and then you can have your flanks moving forward. But if we want to do all things the same and continue to play up the flanks when Monza is expecting that and shutting them down and making them dead, we are going to do absolutely nothing. The other thing is, you have got to want the ball. Ramp up the pressure. For Christ's sake, they're moving the ball backwards to their keeper, and our midfields are still at the half line. Start applying some pressure. We are going to get into some comments here to see this. Paredes directing nothing. Yes. Not able to do anything. And credit to Monza where it's due, because if you look at Paredes, they've ruled him out. They have ruled him out completely. And Juve has no answers. YFG for subs. For subs, takes out Kostic and Paredes, brings in Illing Jr. and Locatelli. I don't know how many minutes Paul Pogba has in his legs. Max Allegri says about half hour, but Paul Pogba would have to come into this game. Okay. If they're going to rule out Paredes, it's up to these other guys, Rabiot and Fagioli. Fagioli is dealing with a right flank that is non-existent. Between Gatti and Deschilio, there is nothing going on there. It's taking everything in their power just to not get beaten at will on the right side, but to offer more, it ain't happening. I don't know how many minutes he has in him, but Pogba's gotta get involved. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Um, I'm gonna get to comments. Just keep them rolling, keep them rolling. Reminder, everybody, like the video while you're here, please. And if you're new, subscribe to the channel. When it comes to Juve, we've got you covered on everything. Unbelievable how we cannot make any clear-cut chances and are so fragile in defense. And again, I will add this: just overall sloppy in terms of passing. So many sequences where we are moving at them, and we just crumble. We just can't make the easiest of passes in the next progression in the ball. So it's infuriating. Let's get some more comments coming in. This season is done and dusted. If our players don't care, why should I care? And ruining my weekend every fucking week. Well, look, I don't really even know what to say to that, to be honest. Like, for me right now, this game started at 6 a.m., all right? Everybody's still sleeping at my place. I love it when they're at this time, but this is infuriating. And I don't have the words, but hey, I don't know. I haven't missed a game and I don't know how long. It's not going to stop now. I always say the hard times make the victories and all that much more sweeter. We just got to wait and see what comes. But right now, I don't know, as far as the season being done and dusted, there's a lot of stuff going on, obviously, and this team's had to battle a lot. But right now, in a game like this, at home to Monza, you can't be 2-0 down at halftime. You absolutely cannot be 2-0 down at halftime. Time for Paul to earn his 10 mil. My God, if he can come in and save this shit show, he's earning a hell of a lot more than 10 mil. They look broken. Absolutely broken. Anthony checking in on me. It's this is crazy. It's crazy. Unbelievable. More comments coming in here. Allegri single-handedly killing football. The pressure, you know, when we talk about this, when we talk about this, and you know, Allegri and everything, I don't know. I fail to believe, even with these players. Like, I mean, this is not the strongest roster. If we look at this lineup, like, is it the strongest roster out there? No. Is it strong enough to be better than 2-0 down against Monza at home? Abso-fucking-lutely. Abso-fucking-lutely it is. And I look at these goals, and the thing about even tackling Allegri is that right now, we know he struggles when it comes to the offensive side of the game. We know that he gives them freedom. He likes freedom in the final third. So there's not a lot of structure and rigidity there. But defensively, what the hell has happened to the defense? What the hell has happened? Why are we conceding almost at will? Every time a team comes at us lately, it seems like it's going to be in the back of the net. And that's supposed to be Max's, you know, trademark. So I'm a hell of a lot more concerned with that right now than I am what's going on at the front end of the pitch, because, you know, Chiesa helps, Pogba will help and whatnot. You can have some potential answers there if you want to bank on talent and whatnot, even though I don't necessarily agree with that. But at the back, we are in shambles. We are in absolute shambles. 2 goals in this game. 3 goals allowed to Atalanta. 5 against Napoli and whatnot. Like, what is happening at the back? I am not going to pin this on De Sciglio and Gatti on the right side. They are struggling, but it's broken at the back. The communication, the tight, close-knit defending and whatnot, it is not there. Gatti is just being sent all over the place. We look at the goal that was called back on offside. De Sciglio even looks between coverages. Gatti just not being able to keep up and read on that play. The second one, Kostic allowing his man to take that run, not realizing the position he's in, and he is the last man back on that flank. I am very, very concerned with the defending. Okay? Very, very concerned with the defending. Gatti, to me, has had, and we'll get to this right now. So Dino coming in here saying that Gatti doesn't know how to play an offside trap. I see struggles beyond talking about an offside trap. His reading right now is he looks shaky, but the back line as a whole, even if Gatti hasn't been in the previous games, it still looks shaky. But Gatti, in terms overall, Romeo Gresti said on Friday, Gatti has a lot of work to be done. I had high hopes for him. I thought he was going to make not a huge impact, but I thought he was going to be reliable, probably a little more reliable than he has been. He's had showings where I had absolutely no problems with him, but he's had scenarios where he's just not up to it. He's 24 years old. Defenders tend to get stronger as they go and in their older years. So defenders usually hit an older age prime than, say, your mids and forwards and whatnot. But yeah, he's got a lot of work to do. It's like Romeo Gresti said. There's a lot of work that needs to be done there. There's a shout that Rugani would be better in there than Gatti. Yeah, potentially. And there's another example of that getting better with age thing, whatnot, when it comes to center backs. Rugani was a problem for so long and not reliable. And it's only been over the past couple of seasons where you can actually put him in comfortably. So, again, is what it is with Gatti. You got to take it. Breathe, Berto from Dumby. Breathe. It's a bad performance. As you said many times, in the end, the players have to show more effort and professionalism. I think we need to ramp up the pressure. It was far too relaxed for a team that's down at home to Monza and getting outplayed. I want to see them ramp up the pressure. I want to see them go at this team. But again, it's too sloppy. It's way too sloppy from everybody. A lot of errant passes that need to be cleaned up. The comments, everybody's just fired up right now. And we got some comments, some more coming in about Gatti. If Gatti got a consistent run and the back line stayed the same, then maybe he would be better. But add the random Rugani and the Unicorn Sandro, and well, it's not his fault. So yeah, maybe you can chalk it up to minutes and whatnot. The thing is that you're still all training together. So he's not getting reps per se as far as a lot of minutes in games and whatnot, but these guys are all training together and they rotate their groups so that they can kind of get some familiarity and whatnot. But to me, even if you take Gatti out of the equation, over some last games, the defense is looking out of sync completely, and a lot of breakdowns. And unfortunately for us, it feels like all the mistakes have been ending up right in the back of our net, and that's the most frustrating part. We're going to take a look at some of the stats here in this one, and I mean, if we're going to take a look at I'm just going to pull it up here so that we can take a look at some ratings and whatnot, but man, it ain't pretty. Szczesny coming out with 5.8. Gatti was 6.6. Bremer was 6.2. Danilo 6.6. DeScilio 6.7. Fagioli 6.3. Rabiot 6.2. Paredes 6.5. Kostic 6.6. Keane 6.6. Di Maria the highest at 6.7, tied with DeScilio. Not seeing it, but nonetheless, we'll go 87% passing accuracy for Juventus, 88 for Monza, 276 passes for Monza, 223 for Juventus. Again, going back to possession, 54% to 46 in favor of Monza. 2 opportunities, 2 big chances, 2 on target, and 2-0 lead for Monza. My God. An absolute mountain to climb for Juventus. Let's see what happens. Team takes to the pitch here, getting ready for the second half. Let's see what we can do. Let's see if we can cut into this, everybody. Oh my God. And some don't even want to wait. Duque or Enrique, please. Oh man. So, question. Do you think these guys have the balls to come back? They need a big pickup, okay? They need a big pickup. I think I'm seeing Locatelli come in as far as any changes. Does the team have the balls to come back? I mean, it's up to them to show us. And I believe Illing Jr. is going to come in for Kostic, and that's a great call. Sule coming in. Let's take a look here. What do we got? So Locatelli's come in. Come on, you guys. Illing Jr. is going to be out there for Filip Kostic. But let's see. Let's see what these guys can do. Locatelli in for Paredes. Sule in for Fagioli. So Fagioli being taken out. That's some interesting... so Locatelli coming in for Paredes. Absolutely. No problems with it whatsoever. Fagioli being the one coming out for Sule. Interesting. Trying to gain a little more in terms of attack and creativity out of there. Paul Pogba, I said expect around 70th minute. If I had to put a bet on it and bank when it would be, I would bank probably around 70th minute. And there we go. Second half kicked off, pumping the ball forward, headed forward from Rabiot. Illing Jr. applying quick pressure. Rabiot now closing down on Itzo. Makin has to pump it forward. Bremer coming in, heading it down. Di Maria lays off there. Here's Locatelli with the pressure, and we win it back. Trying to cut in, didn't realize the man was behind him. Ramping up the pressure immediately, and Illing Jr. will help that. Here's Augustus. And he's being forced back. Sule in there, Locatelli in there, just overloading that flank to try and win the ball back. And that's just it. Ramp up the pressure. Let's go. It still looks... It looks like we might be in a bit of a 4-4-2 coming out here. Looks like it could be more of a 4-4-2. Let's see how it plays out here. Come on, Juve. And here we go. We're higher up the pitch. Now the ball's with Di Gregorio and our midfield's right up there. Here's a long ball for Mota. Bremer battling with him. Bremer ends up seeing it back for Szczesny. Szczesny's going to play it for Gatti. Gatti inside for Locatelli. Locatelli will turn over to Rabiot. Rabiot back to Loca. Instead of just turning to be able to go that left flank, like the progressions, like you don't need to have it back to Locatelli there, Rabiot. Just little decisions like that. Like where's the presence of mind? Here's Rabiot. Dead end on the flank. Back to Gatti. Locatelli trying to direct where Gatti needs to go with this ball in terms of progression, and he's not. He's carried it over, left it at our flank. Sule cutting it in, giving it to Danilo. Danilo over to Illing Jr. Illing Jr. now on it. Back to Danilo. Danilo stepping forward. Ball inside for Keane. One touch for Sule. Trying to slot it through for Keane. Oh, and they cut it out. Keane, did he have it off? Did he have it off the Monza player? It looks like he did. Gets a corner kick for Juve. That's better. Better fight. Sule's slip pass almost in there. Oh, man. Bit of a handball there. It's a handball there. But they're going to give for a corner kick. Oh, man. I would take that. I don't care how greasy, everybody. I would take that. Let's go. Corner kick, Juve. Get to this, boys. Come on. Let's go. We need goals. Come on. Here it comes. Di Maria. Corner kick in swinger. Oh! Goes to back post and Bremer couldn't tap it off the deflection. I think it's going to be another Juventus corner. Oh my God, that would have been a nice one to get one early like that. Augustus heading it back there and Bremer just late there to try and tap that one home. Another corner kick for Juve. Sule hovering around it, but it's going to be Di Maria. This one's going to be an outswinger. In it comes. Juve trying to get to it. The header is soft and handled by Di Gregorio. 3 minutes into the second half, already miles and miles better. Pressure is up there. Let's go. Rovella's on it now for Monza. Locatelli going to step forward. Sule going to step forward. Here's Locatelli moving up to Rovella. Now he carries on to Capellardi. Inside for Makin. Makin over to Izzo. He's pressed by Illing. There you go. Always pushing him back. Pops the ball forward. Oh, did manage to find Pessina. But Rabiot closes down quickly. This is better as far as pressure goes. Pessina moving over to the left side. It's going to be with Augusto. Now with Pessina. Pessina moving backwards. And Juve will press. Look at Locatelli yelling at everybody. Get up the pitch. Let's go. Win that ball back. Here's a ball trying to go over the top. Bremer's going to head it down. Sule, get stuck in there, man. Here's Locatelli to clean it up. Oh, but he's going to get called on the handball. Locatelli is coming in, and it's one of the things I don't like why he takes so much flack from Juventini and whatnot, because he works his ass off. All right? He works his ass off. If there's one thing you bank on with Locatelli is that he's going to give you 150% of what he has. Some games, it may not be the best, but it's everything he has. He always gives you everything he has. He's directing traffic right now, and he is barking at this team to continue to press forward. Let's go. Keep it up with the pressure, and let's go. 50 minutes. Ball's in Di Gregorio's hand. Bouncing this one. He's going to pump this one forward. Let's see if this team can make a comeback. We have to get one. We have to get one soon here. We need that one to pick up the spirits and then continue to push. Here's Bremer. Inside for Rabiot. Back to Bremer. Bremer's got Gatti to his right. He will play it to him. Gatti is going to move forward. De Sciglio to Sule. Sule. Over to De Sciglio. Back to Gatti. Gatti to Bremer. Bremer is going to carry forward with the space he has. Over to Danilo. And Danilo goes all the way back to Szczesny. Illing Jr. had stepped inside and then made that inside run. Didn't end up being an option for Danilo. Here's Sule trying to press forward, running at Monza's defense. He's going to cut in. There's a hit. Oh, it's soft and right at Di Gregorio. Great from Sule. Great from Sule to drive and push that ball forward. Good stuff. Good stuff. The shots haven't been up to snuff from Sule, but man, he definitely helps out. Di Gregorio, what are you trying to see the game out already in the 51st minute? Play that ball in. Gatti going to see this one out for a throw-in. He's going to drop and leave it for De Sciglio. Caprari just keeping eyes on the throw-in. De Sciglio stepping forward, has it in for Keane. Keane trying to chest it down, trying to play it in for Luca. Luca with a quick ball over the top, but too far ahead, and the run wasn't even really being made. Here's Di Gregorio on the ground to Makin. Back to Di Gregorio. Man, if we had some pressure on Makin there, would have been nice. Over to the right side. Here's Rovella. He cuts into his area. Trying to free up some time. We'll play it to Di Gregorio. Press. Here's Di Maria pressing. Ball's played all the way forward. Danilo's going to cut it out, but Pessina cuts it out. Pessina saying it hit Danilo to go out for Monza. Monza throwing. Churia's on it. Oh, man. Yeah, you can see this. Quadrado syndrome. When the team won't try, you only have individual efforts. One guy trying to beat four guys. Churia, back to Itzo. Side, Pessina, back to Churia. Try and turn things around. Here's Danilo sliding in. Seeing that one out. We need a goal. We need a goal. Come on. Let's pick things up here. Come on. Frustrating stuff. But some of these subs have already helped a bit. Here's Illing Jr. trying to pump this thing forward, and Di Maria sees it bounce, and it goes back. Mari to Rovella to Pessina. Pessina inside for Izzo. Trying to play it forward for Churia, and Illing Jr. cuts that out. Locatelli sheds the gloves. Izzo back for Pessina. Di Maria just follows him. Here's Izzo. Locatelli pressing him. Sees it out. The pressure has to be there. You don't get the ball back if you just allow teams to play. Ramp up the pressure. Let's go. We got to pick things up offensively. We got to find ways to get guys that we need on the ball on it. And again, we've put creative players in there because you've got Illing Jr. in there and you've got Sule in there, but you're still sticking them to flanks. Somebody has got to get in the middle and help the middle of the pitch. Monza is locking up the outsides. Illing Jr. applying some pressure there. Monza trying to make its way out, but doesn't. Here's Illing Jr. We could turn around. He plays it inside to Keane. Keane. Oh, too long, Keane. You've got to know. You've got to know where the pressure is coming from. Move that ball. Sloppy. These guys are a day late and a buck short today. Come on. There's Danilo stepping in there. It's going to be a Monza throw-in. Day late and a buck short all the way across the pitch. This is shocking. Come on. Let's go. You win the ball back. You're getting pressure. You're winning it back, but you still can't hurt them because you're making piss poor decisions. Here's Bremer stepping in. Locatelli on it. And Bremer's going to get called for the foul there. Dusan Vlahovic is now warming up as well for Juventus. We've got to get some help in the middle of the pitch. Put one of your creators, put Sule up at the top there. You switch to somewhat of a 4-4-2. Make it a 4-2-3-1 and get after this thing. Because the flanks are getting owned. There is nothing there. Dead ends. Let's see. Headed in. Locatelli battling for it. Arabio just putting a head in there. It's going to get a call for a high boot here. Set piece coming up for Juve. Let's try and get one here. Come on. Get ahead to it. Milik's getting ready to get into this one. Come on, Juve. This is frustrating, but we got guys to sleep. Here's Di Maria. In-swinger to the back post. As his swung in. There's Sule on it. Working with Augusto. Here comes Pessina. Oh, Sule trying to beat both those guys. Managed to save the ball. Has it back. And it's going to be a Monza throw-in as Rovella put pressure there and earned that one. Oh, man. 57th minute. I bet Pogba doesn't even play today. Hey, if I was a betting man, I said 70th minute. Here's Milik coming in for Moise Kean. So, Milik coming in for Kean. Hopefully this helps because Milik is good in build-up and whatnot. Probably better on the ball. Monza also set to make a change. They're waiting to have Sensi come in the game for them. Locatelli stepping in great there, winning that one. Put the pressure on. Monza forced to pump the ball forward. Easily falls forward. Danilo there on the right flank. Sule now on it. Back to Danilo. Danilo takes a look forward. Inside for Locatelli. Locatelli scanning. He's going to left foot this one over to Deschilio, who's now on the left side. Deschilio up ahead for Illing Jr. Illing Jr. inside for Di Maria. Di Maria turning. Twisting, turning, looking for somebody. Has Gatti. Gatti now on the right side to Danilo. Danilo. Over to Sule. Sule starts to run in. Back for Danilo. Danilo's going to have a cross in. Milik. Back post misses him. Falls for Rabiot. Rabiot's going to try and have a hit, but Monza blocks that one as the player is right in front of Rabiot as he tries to hammer that one. Blocked and goes out for a throw-in. Sensi now will be coming in for Monza. And he's going to be taking out Rovella. Better second half in terms of pressure and urgency from Juventus, but you'd have to ask, why on earth can we not play with this pressure before you go 2 goals down? Why do you have to be told that you shouldn't let teams control on you and that you need to fight and win the ball back? Why do we need to be in adverse scenarios all the time to do that? Frustrating. Here's Sule on the right side for Juventus. Plays it forward for Danilo. Danilo's going to have a low cross in there. Calderola seeing it out. Juventus throwing. Come on. Keep pushing. Here's Sule inside. No, that was Locatelli. Now Rabiot out to the outside for Danilo. He's going to have a cross in. Back post. Di Maria settles it. Top of the area. Trying to settle it. Here's Rabiot with a shot that goes right to Di Gregorio. And Rabiot shaking his head, not happy with the execution there. Better from Juventus. Early crosses in. Flooding it with players. And following it up. Protecting the top of the area. Gotta hope something falls soon as we're at the 60th minute. Alright? Gotta hope something falls soon. Oh, Bremer absolutely hammers that thing by De Sciglio. Is going to give Monza a throw in deep in Juve's territory. Here's a throw in for Monza. Iling Jr. battling with it. Trying to twist and turn out of there. Makin ends up winning it for Monza. The ball stays in play. Bremer inside. Rabiot to Iling Jr. Locatelli does well to cut it outside. He finds Di Maria. Di Maria pushes the pace forward. He's got an overlapping run. Di Maria outside to Danilo. Is trying to low cross it in there early, but it gets blocked and sent out, but he saves it. Now Locatelli on it. He's scanning. He's going to switch field and head over to De Sciglio, who's now on the left side. De Sciglio left-footed cross. That's going back post, but it goes over everybody. Di Maria applying a little bit of pressure there, trying to win this ball as he and Caprari battling. Di Maria's won it. He's cutting into the area. Oh, no room there. Oh, he's still battling. Here's Sule. Top of the area, Locatelli. Oh, and forces a big save from Di Gregorio. That's better. Much, much better, Juve. Come on, push. Get that goal. That's a hell of a hit from Locatelli, man. I'm telling you. Just a couple inches higher. And that keeper ain't coming close to that. Let's go. Let's go. Come on. Corner to top of the area. Here's Di Maria with a head. Oh, Bremer gets it wrong. Bremer puts that one over. That was a good opportunity. You're going to want to put that one. Oh, man. Had a free one. A little bit of a loft pass, but... Oh, Bremer. Put these on goal, buddy. Come on. Better from Juventus. Keep pushing, guys. Who knows what's going to happen? Let's go. Keep pushing. Like I said, now the frustrating part is the fact that we didn't play like this in the first fucking half and wasted a first half of football. But this is how you need to play. You need to play with pressure. You need to go at your opponents. What is this always sitting back? We have Dusan Vlahovic getting ready to step into this one. We haven't seen him for a while, and this is going to be it's going to be welcome to see him back. I hope he can make an impact. 62nd minute. I think Pogba, if I was a betting man, around the 70th. I said that yesterday, and stand firm on that one. 62nd minute here. Vlahovic getting ready to enter the pitch. Monza now with Izzo at the back. He's going to play it out to the left side. Augusto getting pushed back by Locatelli. Sule helping there with pressure. Here's Milik applying pressure on Di Gregorio. He's going to have to pump this ball forward, win that ball. There's the engagement from De Sciglio. Looked like he took a little bit of an elbow for his troubles, but it's going to be a Juventus throw-in. Paul Pogba not warming up right now, sitting on the bench. Here's Milik. Back to De Sciglio, over to Bremer. Bremer's going to go back to Szczesny. He's got Danilo out far right, and he hits him with it. There is space ahead for Danilo to push it forward. He does. Over to Sule. Sule with a ball forward. And we're going to run onto it. Locatelli battling with Calderola. Locatelli wanted a call there. With his battle with Calderola there. Doesn't get it. Locatelli has definitely been one of the guys amongst some of these subs, Sule and Ealing Jr., that has helped pick up the energy. De Sciglio is now leaving the pitch for Dusan Vlahovic, okay? So Dusan Vlahovic coming in. De Sciglio coming out. So you have Milik. You have Vlahovic. So Milik, Vlahovic, will Ealing Jr. end up moving back? What are we doing here? Because now Danilo, Bremer, Gatti, Sule, Locatelli, Di Maria. There's a lot of attacking players out there. Rabiot. Oh, counter. Here comes Milik. Oh my God, a bullet, but it's stopped by Di Gregorio. Keep putting the pressure. We've won the ball back. Here's a cross back post. Di Maria now running onto it. He's going to volley this thing, and it's off the defender. Out for a corner kick. Much better. Come on, Juve. Let's go. Find that next goal and keep pushing. Come on. Come on. Here's a corner kick. Get ahead to this. Get this one. And I'm telling you, we can make something of this. Let's go. Oh, headed to the back post. Gatti trying to save it. He does. Keeps it in play. He's battling on the corner. Go support him. What are you guys waiting for? You've got a center back on the ball in possession on the corner, and nobody is going to get the ball from him to help him. Fuck, like, figure that out. Figure that out. That was a big save. Milik did well. Oh, it was too close to the keeper. I thought he was going closer to that short side post, but yeah, Di Gregorio is going to make that save. And then this on the counter, and Di Maria did not run in, but then waits, trails, and smashes that volley, but Churia in front of him. Come on, Juve. Keep pushing. Let's go. Let's go. Itzo, shut the hell up for just 2 seconds. Okay? Guy drives me nuts. Can't stand that guy. Di Gregorio is going to He's going to bomb this one forward after the foul in the corner on Gatti. Monza looking to keep this one in. Juve just battling a bunch of 50-50s there. Here's McKean trying to play out his way out of trouble. Churia is going to find himself on the ball on the right flank for Monza, but he's going to be going backwards. Here's the turd, Itzo. He passes it inside Churia to McKean, playing out a forward for Mota, but Danilo's going to clean it up and go back to Szczesny. No, we are going to stick with, we're in 3-man back again. So that 4-4-2 we saw for a little bit. Now it's back to a 3-5-2. Ealing Jr. far forward on the left flank. Di Maria on it now. He's going to be playing it forward, looking for Dusan Vlahovic. And Vlahovic, just couldn't turn his man. Applying pressure. Nice shoulder barge, but he's going to get called for that. Good battling from Vlahovic. Just couldn't turn his man there. Come on, guys. Let's go. Keep pressing. 67th minute max. You don't think a Paul Pogba could help the situation? I don't know. What a donkey. That he is. He is definitely a donkey. I don't know, everybody. think you got to get Paul Pogba in this game here pretty quick. I don't think Di Maria's got 90 in him also because he's not 100%, and we've known that for a couple weeks now. Here's Caprari getting a yellow card, closing in on that 70th minute mark, everybody. God, you would have liked to get one at this point, the way we played the second half, but again, something just missing. And we've used all our subs, that's it. Have we made? We've made them. It's done. We don't have any more. So he is not going to bring them in. I can't believe that. I thought we were at 4. We're at 5. My mistake. Wow. So much for Pog back. Michael Razzo, yes. Yes. I just came to the same realization, my friend. No subs. Monza's going to make a couple. Marlon coming in for Caldirola and Petagna coming in for Caprari. Juventus on it. Well, it's up to the guys that are out there to get the job done. Paul Pogba not going to see the pitch today. And I don't know. Here comes Monza. Just trying to play the ball forward. Gatti's going to cut that out. He's going to play it forward. Locatelli inside for Sule, but it's short. Locatelli battling with it. Trying to put it in there. Rabiot has been off today in terms of timing, in terms of positioning. It just seems to be just late everywhere. Sule on it now. Can't get his way out of trouble there to try and attack goal. Monza trying to work their way out of the back. But again, the pressure is good from Juventus. We have a throw-in. Here's Bremer on it. He's going to quickly play it in for Locatelli. Locatelli's going to pop this one over Petagna, over to Danilo. Danilo moving up to the left side. He's going to give it to Iling Jr. Iling Jr. Oh, trying to take his man on, but he earns a corner kick. Churia. As he tries to poke the ball past him and run onto it, Churia sees it out. It's going to be a corner kick. Come on, we got to get one. We got to get one, and then there's a lot of time. 9 corners for Juve to 1 from Monza. This is what pisses me off. If we played with this kind of intensity and desire and pressure, could have been a different first half. Header to the back post. Oh, Rabiot tried to turn on that and strike it towards goal. It's cleared out by Monza. Chesney way out almost at the halfway line to kick this one in so Juve can put them under pressure. Locatelli on it now. He's going to switch field, head out left. It's going to go to the back. Iling Jr. just can't keep it in play, and it's going to be a goal kick. Come on, you guys. Find one. That first half and just brutal defending and no pressure. And you find yourself 2-0 down. What a waste. What a wasted first half, everybody. Absolute waste of a first half. Oh, man. Here's Rabiot. Heading it forward. Vlahovic battling with it. Just punted up from Mari. Going to go all the way to the back here. There's Gatti. Takes a touch to the corner. Sees it out for Juventus. Throw in deep in our territory. Another throw in. Milik headed it forward, but it was off Monza. Here's Gatti pumping this thing forward. Like Don Mari's just going to pump it right back into Juve's territory. Monza's not going to want to mess around. 2-0 lead. Here's Iling Jr. again, isolated out here on the left side, running at Churia. Starting to get help from McKean coming in. Plays it for Di Maria, who's pulled up. Cross, going back post. Headed out. Sule's going to keep this one in. See if we can apply some more pressure. Here's a cross. Going. Swinging in. Headed in. Stopped by Vlahovic. Oh, he tried to play a 1-2 for Illing Jr., but Illing Jr. made the inside run. Petagna just trying to clear this ball forward. Handled Danilo inside. Locatelli. Locatelli for Di Maria. Di Maria. Scanning. Has Illing on the left. Plays it to him. Again. Being worked by one. Here's a cross. Going back post. Here's Sule. Heads it inside. Oh, they're step in on a volley, and it's going to go out for a corner kick for Juventus. Gatti stepping in to hammer that. Come on, you guys. Keep pushing. Keep pushing. Come on, find one. Find one. Let's go. Let's go. Come on. Here's the corner. I mean, headed out. Settled by Illing Jr. Oh my God, taking his sweet time, but still finds Sule over there. Sule working on his man. Here comes a cross from Luca, but it's blocked, and it's going to go out for another corner kick for Juventus. Come on, Juventus, let's go. Keep pushing, keep pushing, keep pushing. Oh, come on, you guys. Corner in, or the back, stops at Di Maria. Touch four. He's going to have a hit. Oh my God. What a save by Di Gregorio. Are you kidding me, guys? What a hit from Angel. Oh my God, you guys. This guy's playing out of his world. Corner. Headed out. Here's Illing Jr. and he gets that one all wrong. Oh, it's going to stay in play. Cross in. Danilo headed back. Oh, just too far. And Di Gregorio's going to save that. Might have been an offside call, but that was a hell of a save on Di Maria there. Oh my God. Again, we're talking like 4 inches higher maybe, you know, that's it. And he can't get that. Good strike from Luca earlier. Good strike from Di Maria there. Come on, you guys. Yeah, so they did call an offside earlier on one of those sequences. So now Di Gregorio's pumping it forward. Bremer battling here. Pops it up ahead forward. Petagna battling. Shoulders Danilo. It's like running into a fridge, for Christ's sake. Here comes Rabiot. He's cutting inside. This is a good run. Inside. Milik over to Sule. Oh, he turns him. Oh my God, the pass inside, but Vlahovic had overrun. The pass was going to his back leg. Oh my God, much, much better though, guys. Keep pressing. Come on. Fuck, let's try and find a goal here. Here's Birindelli. Ranocchia getting ready to come on for Monza. He's going to probably make some changes here. Yeah, Ranocchia will come in. Oh my God, you guys. I don't know. I don't know. It's just not the second half. The second half has been exactly how we should have played the entire game, and we probably wouldn't be in this mess. But it's not falling for us anyways. Birindelli ends up coming in for Giulia, and Ranocchia comes in for Makin. Unbelievable, everybody. Time just keeps ticking. Time just keeps ticking. Here's a little bit of a battle here. Looks like Juventus going to get the call there, and a yellow card for Sensi. Hands up from Pessina. Hands up from Sensi. Stop wasting our time. Stop wasting our time. Sensi's going to miss the next match. Who cares? Come on, guys. Get a goal. Di Maria's going to stand over this one. 77 minutes, 30 seconds. Come on, Juve. Let's go. Get that one, and you can put Monza under. Got to get one. Come on. Set piece. Di Maria's over it. Here it comes. In the area. Drop it back. Post again. Rabiot. Oh, my God. Di Gregorio. It's in. But I think he's offside. He is offside. Bremer's offside. My God. And Di Gregorio again making an insane save on Rabiot here. After the flick touch there. This is onside. Oh, man. Right here, that is a huge save from Di Gregorio. And outside of that, oh, man. Oh, man. It's just not happening. It's just not happening. It's just not happening. Di Gregorio absolutely robbed Rabiot there. Because Rabiot's onside off that flick from Milik. He just can't put it by Di Gregorio. My God. Itzo deserves a slap in the face. Just shut the hell up. Jesus Christ, man. You're a nobody. You are a nobody. Okay. Ball's back in play now. Wasting more of our time. Checking something we knew. Rabiot headed forward. Pessina trying to keep this thing going forward. Danilo's going to pump it back forward. Vlahovic getting engaged aerially. Here's Locatelli trying to push things forward again, taking on his man. He's trying to play up the wing. He's trying to beat his man around the side. Does force Monza to clear. It's going to be a Juventus throw-in. Di Maria inside. Illing Jr. He's going to go back for Bremer. Bremer outside. Locatelli has Di Maria to his left. Oh my God, Rabiot. What are you doing there? Milik took a bit of a stinger because he's getting his hamstring and quads taped up on the sideline. So we're down a man right now, 80th minute. Ball played all the way forward. Danilo was battling there with Petagna. Nothing doing. Szczesny's going to put this back into play. Let's go. Oh, he does get the call. Oh my God. Danilo does get called for the foul. Unbelievable. I just can't believe this. Monza hasn't had a clean sheet in 8 games going into this one. Juve had second most points at home, only to Napoli. Okay, going into this one, Juve's pulled 24 points out of home matches, Napoli 25. And we end up just shitting the bed for a first half. Absolutely pathetic performance in that first half. Second half, it's good, but it's still not falling. This is why. Because you can play a good half of football and still not get goals or get rewarded. You played a good second half, you're not getting rewarded. That is why it's so pivotal, so huge, so important to play properly for a whole game. Oh my God. They carve us up again on the right side here. Oh, Danilo battling hard, trying to get that ball forward, just wouldn't fall for him. Monza under it, here's Sensi inside. Back Pessina, just working it around with Sensi again. Out to the side, unbelievable. Through ball. Monza running onto it. Gatti easily out-muscling his man. Inside for Locatelli. Locatelli up the side. Here's Sule. We have space. Di Maria's up there next to him. Sule trying to cut it across for Vlahovic. It's not even close. I love Sule. I think he's a good player. And I think he's got high potential. But my God, he does not have strength in his shots and crosses and long passes. Like, I don't get it. I don't get it. 82 minutes, playing the ball back to Di Gregorio. He is just going to bomb this thing up top. He does. Danya trying to head it over. Bremer cleans it up. Illing Jr. standing there. Unable to get to this one now after the header from Bremer. And it's going to be a Monza throw-in. Unbelievable, everybody. Unbelievable. Monza stretch in the field coming at us on the side there. Gatti goes, cleans it up. It's going to be Monza throw-in. 83 minutes. I don't know if one's coming, everybody. I don't think we're going to get one. I think now they've gassed themselves. A lot of guys have gassed themselves. And they couldn't find one. This is to lose twice to Monza. What the fuck is going on this year? This is unreal. Here's Bremer. Going to clean this one up. Play it over to Gatti. Gatti's got nowhere to go on the right side. Back to Szczesny. Szczesny inside to Bremer. Bremer inside for Locatelli. Locatelli is going to pump this one forward, looking for Sule on the wing, but it's a little too far, and Monza's able to clean it up. Here's Vlahovic applying a little bit of pressure. Not enough supporting pressure. Di Maria is gassed. He's tired. Like I said earlier, we know he doesn't have a 90 in him. Illing Jr. applying pressure there on Petagna, pushing him forward. Always forward. He's able to keep it in. No, doesn't, and it's going to be Juventus throw. Jesus Christ, are we even going to just see a goal? Let's just see one goal. Yeah. I'm feeling that today, my friend. Feeling that today. First half, anyways. Shocking stuff. Shocking stuff. Why did we not play attacking in the first half? Allegri is annoying. Well, yeah. And not even just saying playing attacking, but just putting pressure on them. Like, playing proper football. Offside on Di Maria here as Juve tries to stretch the pitch. Bikramjit. Allegri, for the sake of Juve, should go himself. Just 2 hours ago, we were dreaming of winning Europa. B1897 saying, Gatti undoubtedly our best player today. I'm not going to lie to you. I don't even know who I would go as far as naming our best player. I think the guys that came in were better, especially if I'm looking at guys like Locatelli and Sule. As far as trying to spark something and trying to bring something, right? And Locatelli over the past 3 or 4 games, I don't know if directed to or whatnot, but he's been far more willing to get forward. And Paredes was not doing that at all when he was in there. Here's Illing Jr. taking a misstep. Manages to save it, but is going to get a foul for the high boot there. 86 minutes. Yeah, I'd probably say Sule and Locatelli, when coming in, helped try to turn the tide and whatnot, but I don't know. I can give you guys some stats and some ratings, and we'll take a look at it, see what you guys think. Bremer was, they're showing the offside on the one that we did manage to put in there. So, as far as ratings go, our highest rated player is Angel Di Maria, 7.5. Sule's just shy 7 there. I don't know if they've got a rating out on Locatelli just yet. They're giving him 6.7. Milik and Sule 7.1, but Di Maria is our highest right now. I think he's been good, but just way too much relying on him, right? Same story. We all know it. And it's tough. It's tough. 21 total attempts for Juventus, 8 on target. 3 total attempts for Monza, all 3 on target. 2 big chances for Monza, both ending up in the back of the net. That's how you blow a game, is when you completely fall asleep for an entire half of football. Come out of the gates sleeping. That's how you blow it. Oh, man. Yep, and looking at the chat, you guys tend to agree Sule's doing good. Locatelli did good. But, man, this is crazy. It is crazy to see this. It's crazy to see this 2-0 down and going to lose our second match to Monza. Monza sweeping us in Serie A. Unbelievable. Unbelievable stuff. Allegri has gone full circle. He has. This is full circle. All the turmoil and stuff started, hit a boiling point with the loss to Monza, and now we are right back to square one here. Illing just trying to do something, make something out of this play on the wing here, but he's got two guys to deal with. And it's not doing. It's going to be a Monza throw in. We're closing in on the 90th minute. Going to have a little bit of time here, but I don't think we're going to get much for add time. Here's Danilo trying to come in, and it's just like the player's right in front of you, yet you still pass it to his leg. Locatelli over to the left for Rabiot. Rabiot, I think, has been really poor today. I shouldn't say poor, but it's been off the mark. Here's Rabiot. Battling in there. Di Maria and Rabiot trying to get out. They do get the ball through. Here's Rabiot. Just shoots it off the guy right in front of him. And then doesn't play it anywhere near Illing there, who's trying to help him. Here's Sule trying to push things up that flank on the right side. He's going to play it inside. And Vlahovic is forced to go backwards. Not hearing Vlahovic's name much at all during this game when he's entered to try and get him involved. Here's Sule on the right side again. Cutting into his left. Muscled off. Muscled off that very easily. And Monza playing through our pressure. We have 40 minutes of added time. 4 minutes, excuse me. Definitely not 40. Okay. But we'll see. Martin taking some shots there. First of all, thank you for the donation. Okay, much appreciated through Super Chat. But he says, now Ant will say, Allegri still won 8 in a row. Laughing. We'll see. I'm not 100% sure who's going to be joining me on the post-match pod tomorrow when we unfortunately have to break this shit show down. But if it's Ant, I don't think you're going to be hearing that again. Hey, remember the deal though, everybody? I said, because I was telling Anthony, I told them on our show, I told him and Luca, and I said, look, I am quite positive Allegri will not be here next season. So much that if he is our coach next year, I'm going to give away 10 kits. 10 kit giveaway next season to our subscribers and followers and whatnot, if he is, because I don't think he will be. Here's Sole trying to smash one on a volley there. Can't get it through. Again, that one was pretty weak, but blocked regardless. So 10K giveaway because I don't think he will be here, okay? Monza is just comfortable, man. Just comfortable. We had a period there the second half, but as soon as you don't get that one, man, the longer and longer it goes and you're pushing and pushing and pushing and you can't find one, your morale just goes right down. Look at Monza celebrating in our home, man. That is pain. That is fucking pain, you guys. I am at a loss. At a loss at this point. Dell's coming in here saying we all know Allegri isn't the only problem, but he is certainly one of them with his big salary and poor ball. Get him out of here. Get him out of here. B18, I said, I do not think we will keep our best players in summer. Vlahovic, Bremer, maybe even as well. And Chiesa are not certain to say. I think I'm definitely feeling that way about Vlahovic. I don't know if I would put Chiesa in there. Bremer's a little bit of a wild card. If I'm being honest, I'm not 100% certain there, but I would think Chiesa's staying. I don't think Chiesa's going to leave. Just get those vibes from him. But Vlahovic, I think Vlahovic should go. And to be honest, we could take a big sale there and try to help this roster out. That's just me spitballing that. You know what? Regardless of who the players are, you know, you can move and players will always come and go. But there's a lot of issues right now that you got to look at and get going. But this is another wasted half of football. We were so poor there in the first half. And I mean, even to put on Vlahovic, and there's game. They shut it down. This is over. My word. 2-0 at home to Monza. Insane, everybody. Insane. Now, why would he stay at Barcelona, Bayern, or any other big team send in an offer? We're talking about Chiesa. I don't believe he wants to leave Italy. And also, again, I don't think he would be one of those guys that leave. If I'm looking at names on our roster of guys that would stay out of guys that I picture being the future pillars of the team, when we're talking about pillars, obviously Vlahovic, Chiesa, Bremer, Locatelli. And if I'm looking at these guys, out of all those guys, I would probably say Bremer is a question mark. Vlahovic, I can easily see leaving us. Chiesa and Locatelli, I don't think will. I think it's different to Italians representing and playing for Juventus. And again, when you talk about those players, the connections they have with Buffon, the guys that came before, Buffon, Bonucci, Chiellini, and whatnot, I don't think they would do that. But again, you never say never, and anything is possible. But it is what it is. I feel like my eyes are bleeding from what I watched, everybody. This is shocking stuff. Shocking stuff. What's going down. Hector asking what happened with Pogba. I'm sure we're going to wait for the press conference to come out. Tomorrow we're going to tackle a bit of the press conference. If I have to come out and guess, what Max is probably going to say is that the game dictated the changes he wanted to make and that he didn't see it requiring Paul, and that he would rather go out there and put that extra striker up there and help the wings out with Illing and Sule and whatnot, and get Locatelli in that game. He added a whole different dimension that Paredes wasn't. However, again, it is not enough. But I liked so much more of what Locatelli does in there than what Paredes brings. All right. I'm going to ask everybody, take a quick second to like the video while you're here. If you're new to the channel, hey, we got you covered on everything Juventus. So make sure that you subscribe to the channel, okay? This game, I don't even know. It's one of the reoccurring trends that we get so frustrated about. And it's Juve waiting for adverse situations to turn it up. Why do you not want to play pressing your opponents, putting them under at the back, asking questions of them from the outset? Okay? From the outset. Did Max, and we're going to get this right now, we're going to leave it up to the chat. I'm going to put this question out there. Did Max get things wrong from the start with that lineup? Did he get things wrong from the start? I said the right flank was dead. We had question marks about the fact that Deschilio, obviously we know McKennie deal's done for Leeds. He's been covering for us at right wing back. You do have a youngster in terms of Barbieri that could help and offer some assistance, but Deschilio coming in immediately after being gone for so long, that just doesn't help. That just doesn't help. So I don't know, you guys. I don't know, you guys. It doesn't help. It doesn't help. But it wasn't the only problem there. Okay, the first half was so flat from Juventus. Like I said, we sat back. You can't get comfortable. You can't get comfortable in today's football when you're 2-0 up. Why on earth would you get comfortable 0-0 right at the outset of a game? We play too comfortable, and we're also too predictable. Max wanted to play a first half up the flanks again, and you're playing a team that essentially mirrors you in setup. There's a little bit different in as far as a 3-4-2-1, but ours being like a 3-5-1-1, essentially you're mirroring each other. And the way we were played, it was screaming for somebody in the first half to assist the middle, take control of the middle. Di Maria was pushed out to a side. Our flank was dead on the right side. Then you try to go up the left, same thing, dead. Kostic has nowhere to go. But even Kostic right now, if we want to talk about player performances, I think Kostic needs to get things going again and take things maybe a backseat to Illing for a match or something. You got Coppa Italia against Lazio. I do not expect Max Allegri to start Illing Jr. against Coppa Italia, but make no mistake, Kostic, in the opportunities that he does get when he does get forward, again, there was a couple instances today, it's just a little bit more touch of composure. So quick to want to release that and just cross it in. It is frustrating. The chat's going off on coach. Again, one day at a time, everybody, because do not expect changes. Do not expect changes at this point in the season. We're going to see this thing out, and then we go from there, all right? But unbelievable. I'm watching these goals and just the defensive breakdowns. And Kostic again on Churia's goal. You got to recognize that you've just taken up the spot based on where Danilo is getting pulled, that you're that last man back on that outside. You can't let that guy make that run. In the middle, on another one with Mota, Bremer and Gatti getting his wires crossed, and my God, it's just too easy. It's just too easy. Shocking stuff from Juventus, everybody. Dan coming in here saying Kostic rifles too many thoughtless crosses. It's crazy, you know. Vlahovic taking heat even for entering the game and whatnot, but I mean, wasn't a whole lot there. I'm looking at some stops. Locatelli had a great opportunity, top of the area. Di Gregorio making a big save. Like, again, we're talking inches higher, and that thing's in. You've got Milik getting in the center of the top of the area, but ripping it too close to Di Gregorio. Di Maria having a great shot from the outside that Di Gregorio just gets a hand to. Again, saw it late to a big save from Di Gregorio. It just, you're looking at all these chances. Rabiot unable to get that one, squeeze it by Di Gregorio, and then we get the offside. Wasn't falling for us today, even in the second half when we were playing good. That emphasizes even more why the first half you need to get out of the gates playing properly, playing with pressure. We cannot be scared. We cannot be scared in games. We cannot be comfortable from the outset. Play these matches properly. Respect your opponents. It's starting to feel like a blatant disrespect. Like we start to just feel this sense of entitlement that Juve's just going to win. And it's almost like Max Allegri just has this sense of entitlement with the players and with the roster they currently has, that we could just get by playing like this. You have got to play properly, and you've got to put teams under pressure. Far too soft a performance. I'm disgusted in it, to be honest. And it's completely unacceptable. That first half of football, we should never see any side, let alone Juventus, let alone at home, play so weak and so soft. We should never see a Juventus like that. In terms of what we're going to do setup-wise, what we're going to do formation-wise, Vlahovic getting back into the mix, but again, we're just not playing in a manner that was helping him or getting him on the ball enough. When he was on the ball, wasn't that strong. But again, he's just got back into it. Let's see what happens. We know that we don't play his game. This is starting to become a real issue. And again, I'm not going to get too overboard because this is the first game back in a long time for Dusan Vlahovic, but you really got to start asking questions because we don't play a game that suits his style. He's good if he can run at defenses, some breaks, some chances here and there, but his back to goal, we know that is not a strong point of his game. And our setup requires that of our strikers. It hurts Keane too. In the games when we're free flowing, hell, you could put any striker you want out there because that's an easy way to play. But, you know, the back to goal, it's a different skill set and it's tougher and he struggles in it. He really does. Moise Keane struggled today for sure. Touch was bad. The decisions in general. And like I said, just they were just out of sync. It's broken football. Have we gone full circle? Did we lose everything that was going good in the 8 games? Was there not that much going good in the 8 games and we were just finding results? I don't know. We were creating at least at a decent rate throughout that win streak. And we did beat Lazio and Inter in there. So things were doing good. And we were at least solid and comfortable at the back. Even though there were opportunities that we were allowing here and there, there was a lot more cohesion. There's a lot of questions we have that I don't know if we have the answers to, but we're going to dive in tomorrow on the post-match podcast live, 8:30 a.m. Eastern time, back to regular time. Had to alter things today with the early start time, but there's a lot to discuss. Have we gone full circle? Hey, we hit turmoil with a defeat to Monza. We've got another defeat to Monza, and we are back at square one. Can Max Allegri pick up the pieces yet again? You got Vlahovic getting back into the mix. You got Pogba. Pogba didn't see pitch today and whatnot, but can he get this thing back going so that we can at least finish the season strong? I don't know. It seems to also be, if I'm looking at rosters, that it's the usual suspects that are kind of given some. Another question I have is Adrian Rabiot. We'll talk about this on the podcast. He's had some poor showings now. World Cup's over. Not getting a contract renewal for the money that you want. Heading out on a free agent. Is it dipping because of that? What do you guys think? Paredes. Where's everybody? Where's the brigade that was telling me Paredes is going to make us forget all about Locatelli? And we continue to hate on Locatelli. Locatelli had a good showing. I like what I see out of Locatelli. He's not a problem. The back line today. Bremer looked, they all kind of at some point of the game, in some way, shape, or form, looked shaky. Okay? They all kind of did. Danilo had his moments. Bremer had his moments. Gatti had his moments. But when we applied pressure, when we went at Monza, even if it didn't fall for us, it prevented them from being able to do anything other than try to perform high execution counters, high level of execution counters in order to get an opportunity. They only had one opportunity, I think, that whole second half, and that was through Betania when they carved us up on the right, our left side, their right side, when they were coming up. And that was after we had kind of been completely deflated because we threw everything we had at Monza and it didn't fall. And Di Gregorio did make some big saves that could have probably altered things, but we still ultimately would have been talking about pissing away a first half. So there's a lot for us to discuss and take a look when we can reflect on this game tomorrow on the post-match podcast. We are going to talk about performances. We're going to talk about formation shifts because we had a formation shift that happened in this game. We saw 3-4-2-1. We saw 4-4-2. Will a change in formation help us? Does it strictly come down to personnel? And is it time to start giving Sule more opportunities, helping out in the attack? Is it time to start getting Ealing Jr. involved there a little bit more? But it is a little bit of the usual aspects because Paredes offered nothing. Yes, Monza was pretty much dialing him out, but somehow, some way, Locatelli found a way to get involved in the second half. So there's a lot to tackle and there's a lot to discuss. As far as Max Allegri, we will wait for his press conference. We'll tackle what he says in the presser tomorrow on the Match Day Live. Again, I hope to see you all there. Thank you, everybody who took this shit show in with me, okay? Man, I just want to come out here, have a good time, commentate on the action, and see a good game, see a good performance, see a win. That first half was extremely frustrating, but you guys, again, make these so much fun regardless of what the results are. I don't know what you guys are all going to do, but forget about everything, okay? Forget about this one. Okay, go out and still enjoy your Sundays. Okay, I'm going to go spend some time with my wife and kids. Forget about this one until tomorrow morning when we tackle it all, hash it out, get the therapy out of the way, and then look ahead to what's going on in the week. Okay, I will talk to you all tomorrow again. Get the likes up, subscribe to the channel. We'll see you tomorrow morning, 8:30 a.m. Eastern Time live, where we're going to try and tackle all these topics, and we're going to look at the presser. And I have a feeling I know what Max Allegri is going to say in the press conference, but I think it's time to start rewarding the right guys based on performances, and I don't think anybody needs to have set spots based on reputation or based on reputation with Max or preference by Max, but it's got to come down to what's happening on the pitch. Sule should get some more minutes and help out, and Illing Jr.'s got to help the left side because Kostic has run a little bit dry, and he's got to pick things up, and you got to let these guys know that by sometimes sitting them. So a lot of work to be done, but Paredes ain't no way without a obligation that we got to keep this guy. I'm sorry. But bravo to Locatelli, bravo to Sule, bravo to Illing, who tried to help sway things. Milik is getting involved. Vlahovic, going to give you the benefit of the doubt because he just came in, okay? But again, a wasted half of football. Juve, that is completely unacceptable. Has to be a million times better than that. Start playing properly from the outset, okay? Because the second half, again, when you play strong, it still might not fall for you. But if you're asleep at the wheel, I don't care if it's Monza, whoever, they're going to take advantage of it. Stop allowing this to happen. Play on the front foot. That's my closing words. Thank you, everybody, no matter what. Regardless, Forza Juve, fino alla fine. Let's see what the week brings, but we'll see you all tomorrow live. Again, thank you for joining me through this brutal game. We'll see you in the morning. Ciao.